and locked up. On their way, and one of the best out is Keep It Neat in the centre. Away nicely Broken Proposal, darting to the front. Mo Touring, and tracked by Lois Len, and also Handy is into Touring in fourth. On the outside is Bucksheesh making ground, and to the rail Super Flashy as they work into the turn out the stretch from Swinging Mandy. Moira's second last, and last on the inside is Intro. Out in front Mo Touring, a length and a half to Lois Len, and Broken Proposal on the inside. 1.5 away in fourth placing is into Touring from Super Flashy, Bucksheesh mid-pack. And then Keep It Neat, Moira the inside from Swinging Mandy, and last of all is Intro. Opening up the break on the field is Mo Touring by 3 lengths to Lois Len and Broken Proposal. A couple away on the outside into Touring, starting to get nice strides going on the rail Super Flashy. Bucksheesh is next, followed by Keep It Neat, Moira the rail. Swinging Mandy on the outside, and at the back Intro. Left alone with cushion up front is Mo Touring, out by 4 lengths to Lois Len, Broken Proposal the inside. Right behind them into Touring, shading Super Flashy, Bucksheesh on the outside, edging up now. Behind them Keep It Neat, Swinging Mandy, 3 wide making ground. The inside is Moira, and last is Intro. Still out in front, 3/8 to run is Mo Touring by 3.5 to Lois Len, Bucksheesh, Super Flashy. Under pressure, Broken Proposal dropped behind into Touring, and coming on is Moira. Moira looking at danger on the inside, turning in front, and now Super Flashy ranges up with Lois Len to Mo Touring. Moira's right behind them, Bucksheesh and Swinging Mandy down the outside. Moira seeing daylight, Super Flashy goes to the front, and now the stablemate Moira ranges up on the outside and has hit the front, and Moira's got clear. Intro running from the back on the rail, but Moira burst away. What an impressive debut winner of the Princess Elizabeth Stakes. Moira, 4.5 lengths. Super Flashy second, Intro third, Bucksheesh fourth, and then Swinging Mandy, and the time 1:44.63. And congratulations to Adina Springs, who bred the winner. Kevin Attard winning trainer, and Justin Stein takes the riding to another height with another stakes victory for him, the Princess Elizabeth Stakes. That result has gone official.
Well, track announcer Robert Geller, I think, said it perfectly. One of the most impressive debut performances we've seen so far this season. Moira pulls off the victory in the Princess Elizabeth Stakes. The guy to my left just keeps winning stake races, that being Justin Stein. And the guy to his left just finishes 1-2 in stake races all the time, it seems like, and that is conditioner Kevin Attard. Justin, big field, first-time starter. You have a lot of traffic in front of you. How was the horse handling everything down the backstretch? And at what point did you say, I've got to go?
She handled everything down the backstretch really well. She was on the inside and right there for me like a seasoned runner. You know, moved her around where I needed to be, where we wanted to be. And, you know, I just waited for that seam at the head of the lane to open up. I had so much horse.
I must admit, I was watching Kevin's horse, the 5, very closely, Gallardo's horse, and I thought, man, this one's got a big run. But it just seemed like you got there so quickly. What is this horse like to ride? What does it feel like, that stride underneath you?
She was just galloping around there on the backside and really within herself, really relaxed. She didn't seem concerned about anything. And just one of those rides where you're sitting on a horse, you know you got the horse to win it. You just got to get the room to let her run.
Fingers crossed, you might have an Oaks horse for next season.
That's what I thought galloping out.
Justin Stein will let you pass over the coach, and that's conditioner Kevin Attard. A strong 1-2 finish in this one. You held your cards pretty close to your vest when you were talking with Phil earlier on. You said, you know what, this maybe wasn't the game plan going into a stake race right off the bat, but there must have been something in the back of your mind that said, you know what, she's probably up to the task in here.
Yeah, you know, she's shown a lot of talent. I've really liked her for a long time, and, you know, it's just the way the kind of condition book kind of lays out sometimes. There was a maiden race that was kind of 2 weeks before this, and I thought that would be asking a lot of her to kind of come back in 2 weeks' time. So I was confident that she was good enough. I was just hoping my abilities were good enough, I guess.
Just take us through the race, because both horses seem to move at exactly the same time.
Yeah, both fillies ran really well. You know, obviously with this filly here in the 9-hole, I asked Justin to kind of see if he could tuck her in and save ground. I thought that was important for us. I was watching Super Flashy kind of inching up and making her way to the front there, and this filly here, Moira, just kind of following suit. And You know what I mean? That when the seam opened up for Moira, the two of them looked like they were going to kind of fight it out for a bit, and this filly just kind of prevailed.
Well, quick question. I know we're a little bit tight for time, but what would be next for her? Because I know with COVID last season, Florida was tough. Would this horse go down to Florida and maybe get ready for a 3-year-old campaign here next season?
You know, I haven't thought too much past this race right now. Obviously, she's a Canadian bred. You know, we wanted to kind of get her going here this year and kind of get a start into her now, and she's got some growing to do still. So I'll talk it over with Donato Lanni. He's the managing partner of this syndicate that's given me a lot of good opportunity here at Woodbine with some quality bred horses that he's bought, I should say, from the yearling sales. So I'm hoping, you know, I mean, obviously she winters well and comes back a better 3-year-old.
They call you Kevin, but I think we might have to talk about Moira a little bit more because Moira is pretty impressive today. Way to go, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Princess Elizabeth goes to Moira in impressive fashion, a perfect 1-for-1 so far in her career.